Would you have fallen for your partner back in high school? Scarlett Johansson recently admitted that she wouldn't have given her now husband, Colin Jost, a second look back then. So can you relate? Like, would you, if you look back at old high school photos, would you have picked Simon?
Oh my gosh, this is very funny because on Saturday night, Simon's parents came over for dinner and they brought a bag of all his, they must be cleaning out their house. And they're like, this, you gotta get, this does not belong in our home. And after they left, we opened them up and we must have stayed up till 1 a.m. just going through them because it was a side of him that I've never really heard. I've heard a few stories from his best friends, but then going through and seeing the photos, but best of all, reading what other students wrote in it. It was like, Simon, you're just so funny. You're such a great guy. And seeing like his best friend and writing messages about movie directors, and it's still his best friend, and they still talk like that all the time.
So this is the yearbook you're looking at?
This is a yearbook,
so
several yearbooks.
Here's the question, though, you're not answering. Okay, were you horny for him, though, looking at pictures of him?
But you know what? I think I would have had a massive crush on him, but it would not have been reciprocated because there were so many messages from girls that said, Simon, why don't you call me this summer? I told you last summer, you never called. Here's my phone number. And I was like, did you call any of these girls? He's like, good God, no. Like, he just wasn't wired that way at that moment. So I think I would have been rejected. I would have been one of the girls writing down her phone number in the yearbook, never to hear from him again.
I know there's a 10-year difference. What's the difference?
It's 9.5, Mel. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just put that out there. Put that out there. Yeah, that is adorable, Jess. I wish we had a time machine sometimes for those stories. I totally would have dated Ryan in high school, and I didn't ask him, but I'm pretty sure he would have dated me. And I'm not saying that to be like, you know, full of myself. I don't think we've actually changed a whole lot, either of us, since high school. And like, I dig the way he looks now. Don't worry, there is not a picture of teen Ryan coming up. God knows you guys have seen enough of him.
Why not?
When I do see him, he's exactly my type that I dated. Actually, I dated like all kinds of types in high school, but definitely he was one of the types, so I definitely think so. And I think the reason why I think he would have dated me as well is because, like I said, I don't think I've really changed that much. So, yeah, I guess match made in heaven. I don't know if that's good or bad that we haven't changed enough. Now I got to sit and ponder that one.
Well, if you're not going to show photos of Ryan, Mel, then I might as well step in and show photos of Jacek.
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
He looks like Jamie Dornan.
All over it.
You would have, yes.
I would have been all over it. Like,
yes.
I don't know why he's
Oh my God,
stealing
Lainey,
at his
I would have dated
graduation
him.
all over. Like, I mean, I love looking at high school photos of him because, again, as I said, all over him. He was an athlete. He did that snowboarding thing, which I'm still into. He played hockey, was athletic. Yeah, so he's super hot, I think, as you can see. He would not have wanted anything to do with me.
Right.
I was a punk in high school, smoking, skipping class.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that was, you know, I was not very academic. We've talked about this before. I was, again, a whole mess. So those circles would not have crossed. He would not have wanted to walk on the bad girl side. He grew up and matured and came to his senses and took a walk on the bad girl side. And look, it's the best decision he's ever made. But back then, he would not have made that decision.
That's interesting. I would not have dated Jason in high school. Although it's funny, we did meet for the first time or cross paths when we were both like 19. So it was just after high school. And I've shared this story before, but we both were going to film school and we were in the same moment, a meeting where we had to pick out our courses. And I noticed him and I thought, wow, that guy has a really cute face, but I don't get his entire look. Because he had really long hair and he had this chin strap beard and he was wearing, like it looked like he'd sewn his own pants, which I later found out he did. He used to do make his own clothes. So it was just a whole very strange.
That surprises me.
What part of that
But I
surprises
thought
you?
you were like
liked
into
your
the hippie
hippie
thing.
vibe.
Like,
No,
I thought
this
that
is
you
the
were
thing.
like super hippie
He
and
was
you liked
not
that kind
hippie.
of thing.
I liked the long hair check. The
Chin
outfit
strap?
was the
No.
chin strap beard was very weird. He didn't fit tightly enough into a category. So if I was going hippie, I was going hippie. And I think also I was still, which a lot of young women go into, is I had a bad boy phase. And he was
Yes.
clearly kind of like shy and kind right from the get-go, quiet. And I definitely was not as attracted to somebody who was like out there right with it. So, but I mean, like, whatever. I'm so glad that he would have been attracted to me. I will say he was attracted to me right away. He said that I had like a weird look, but like a weird, like he thought it was mysterious and low key. I won't say the word, but sort of like he just thought it was moody, which moody, and he was
Moody.
intrigued. So anyway, we found each other.
Oh,
It all worked
interesting.
out.
Love this.
Yeah, it all worked. So if anybody in high school's watching, it's all right, guys. It's all right. Things are going to change. It's going to be fine.